If you constantly tried to get in shape and then just failed, or you think, oh, I've got a good idea for a business, but you never take action, you're in a rut. And the thing is, I've been there before. It took me around 3 years in my self-improvement journey to start breaking free of those patterns. But what I'm going to teach you today is going to shortcut that to about 3 weeks. I'm going to give you 3 simple and precise steps which, if you follow, you will destroy the rut you're in and break free of that cycle of whatever negative feedback that you're going through. The first point is to identify the rut. But you need to go a step further. We all know what the problem in our life is, but why do you want to beat it? This is the important question. What's going to happen if you don't overcome this rut? What's going to happen in 10, 15 years? Scare yourself. Frighten yourself with the answer. You could be 40. You could be still eating shit and not working out. Your wife thinks you're unattractive. You could be 50. You don't even have the energy to play sports with your son. People look down on you doing a job that you hate because you didn't take action in your 20s, because you sat there playing video games and watching Netflix and not getting habits into check. This is the thing that's going to push you away from the rut that you're in at the moment. On the flip side, think about what your life could be like if you break out of this rut. How will you walk knowing that you've overcome something that you were trying to beat? And what will your life be like in 10, 15 years? Once you thank yourself for the decision that you made to break out of the rut. These give you the push and pull factors. It gives you the push factors to push away from, and then it gives you the pull factors to pull towards. So if you're not serious about leveling up, then you may as well click off now, because this next part requires some actual thinking. So you've identified the rut, and the second part is this: understanding what paradigms are. Paradigms are a particular thought patterns and subconscious thinking, and that's what we use when we approach any situation, either new or repeated. And a paradigm shift happens when we make a massive change in that approach to the way we see something. So for example, imagine wearing red coloured sunglasses versus black or yellow. The way you see the world differs, and to break out of a rut, that's what you need to do. You need to change your paradigm. Changes that affect the external the most have to happen internal first, and I'll give you a perfect example of this. People that were overweight and that lost their weight, 90% of them put it back on. That's because their external state changed. They might have lost the weight, but their internal state didn't. They didn't shift their paradigm. And so step 3 is to change your paradigm. And I'll give you the step by step on how to do that. To change a rut, which is an external thing, we need to change an internal state. And to do that, we need to shift our paradigm. And to shift our paradigm, we need to reprogram our mind. Now, why this is difficult is the following. It's because we're programmable by nature. As soon as you've been born to the moment you're here now, watching this video, your environment, the things people have told you, your friends, even without you knowing, have programmed your thoughts and your behaviours. And these programs combine to make the paradigm. So these could be examples of some programs. You have to listen to your parents. You have to do this job. You have to follow this religion. You have to follow what society says. You have to fit in with everyone else. You can't start a business, it's not for you. No one in our family has done it before. And I'm certain you've experienced at least one of these, if not a different one. And then all these programs combine to create a paradigm. So our view of the world. Now the way we change our paradigm is we start uploading new programs into our mind. So these are the 2 quickest steps to start reprogramming your mind. Number 1 is consume information from experts, creative people, and the best of humanity. Listen to me, the best of humanity. So the thing that you're in a rut in, the thing that you're struggling in, look at someone who's smashed it, that was in that same position and now has excelled beyond that. Listen to what he's done. Follow him diligently. And this should be 90% of information consumption, if not 100. What else are you consuming information for? Why are you watching Beta Squad and Sidemen? They're basically taking your view and they're going off to buy their fucking Lamborghinis while you're sat there at home doing fuck all. Watch people like Goggins. Listen to them. They want you to take action. So they're the kind of people that you want to be following. This is my opinion, but I'm telling you, if you want to do it, do it. And number 2, this is something I learned from Bob Proctor, and it's the 2 sheets. Sheet A and Sheet B. I'll go over it now. On these sheets, we're going to talk about 2 sections. One is lifestyle and one is finances. On Sheet A, you're going to write your current lifestyle and your current finances. Be as honest and brutal as you can. And on Sheet B, you're going to write your future goals in terms of your finances and your future lifestyle. But when we write this, we're going to write it in the present tense. You're going to write, I am so happy and grateful that X. So I'll talk about a quick example from my finances sheet. This gets me a little bit emotional because it wasn't too long ago that I went through this, and I'll tell you anyway. So this is finance sheet A. So this was what I wrote. I am currently in overdraft of a minus £410. So I have £90 to my name, which is not even mine. I have a current credit loan of £1,000, and I have a payment for my Mac, my gym, my clothes, and my rent. I have a few things that I can sell if I need to make up the money: iPhone, clothes, shoes. I have no property or company to my name. They're just a few examples, and this is finance sheet A. This is me being brutally honest about my situation. And then finances sheet B. I am so happy and grateful that I'm earning £10,000 per month with place freedom, and my income is still rising. I am so happy and grateful that I don't have to say no to anything due to a lack of income. Now here's what you want to do. You want to sign it first of all. I've literally written this here, my commitment, and you write this out. My signature represents my irrevocable commitment to view this program, to read this positive statement, to make a paradigm shift for the rest of 90 days. And I've signed my ass there, and you can even see it. I wrote the date of when I did. Now here's how this works. You're going to wake up every day, set a time, and you're going to read these 2 sheets. It's going to take you about 3 or 4 minutes. And when you first start reading it, it's going to be fake, it's going to be unreal, it's going to be like, why the fuck am I even doing this? None of this makes sense. Good. That means it's working. That's exactly how it should feel. But this is what's going to happen. Once you start listening to the information from the inspiring people, and you combine that with reading this day in, day out, one day you'll wake up and you'll start to realise, what's going on here? Why do I start to feel like this is a possibility? Congratulations. The code is starting to set in. This is what I did. This is what made a massive difference for me. But I hope you found value from this video. It's something that's really helped me, and when the time comes again, if I need to read it, I'll read it. And that's a beautiful thing. One day you'll wake up and the new programs will have set in, so you won't even need to read those sheets anymore. That's the beautiful thing. I know you can do it. I know you know what the right thing to do is. You know what you need to do to level up, and the things that are holding you back, it just takes a bit of courage to face it and take that step in the right direction. But I hope I've given you some sort of framework to do that. And you already know my message: keep building, keep progressing, and I'll catch you in the next one.